Let me share this in the page for those who will be watching this later. Yeah. Post ko lang dito sa group. Again, thank you for those who joined. Sa group, we're already 935 members. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we reach 1,000 people here. So for you to know what's inside of this group, this is a social learning group. So I post some financial advices that you can check and you can learn from it. Also, see, let me navigate this for you before we start the live session. So here in this page, you can see what we call mentorship. If you want to be mentored by a financial advisor here, you just need to click start conversation so you can talk with a financial advisor here. Also, if you're new to this group, you can check on the units tab. So ulitin ko po, units tab yung ating one of the features of the social learning group is this particular tab. Kasi po kapag learning group, yan, meron tayong capability to have this units tab. One of the purpose of this tab is to have a short course. So, pagdating po kasi dito sa units, yan, nagpo-post po ako dito in a regular basis. Yan, but before that, sige po, I'll post something here kasi I want them to know yung na meron tayong session today. So don't worry if you miss this. This will be available in my personal YouTube channel. Oh. Try natin i-back ito. I'm trying to check yung ating group. Sige, check natin dito. Oh, okay. Sige, let me log out lang din. Check yung groups. Processing. Matagal lang po siya mag-respond pero sige. Wait for this one. Okay. I'm going to my group so that Okay. I think sa Canva pwede siya. Sige, I upload something here yung sa ating slides. So yun, ano lang to kung nagka-Canva din kayo, but this tool is really useful. Since it's online, so hindi na kayo kailangan mag-install ng Canva. Pag mabilis naman yung internet nyo, you can simply load it. And then, safe naman yung inyong mga designs kasi it's stored in the internet. So personally, I use Canva for my slides and presentations. And even may post in the page, yan po yung ginagamit ko sa aking mga posts, daily posts. So yan, I'll upload the thumbnail of this session. Untitled naman. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Not this one din. Ayun, kita ka na. So you can watch the live session here from P8. So check ko naman kung may nanonood. Okay. Sige. Kung meron comments, let me know kasi I'm also checking my phone. You can drop some questions later on once we finish this live session. This will be, I think, for 30 to 45 minutes. So yan, and to inform you, this will be my last live session for the year. And I'm planning to, meron na mga content next year. Hopefully, if you want to learn something about investing and even in finances, then you can subscribe to my personal YouTube channel. The name is Darwin Tangkubansa, that's my full name. And also I'm posting regular financial advices in my page, so magpundar, so you can check it. Thank you for those who like the page. We're currently on 8,000 people that followed and like the page. Thank you po. And also for the members of the group, we're reaching already around 1,000 people. So next year, my personal goal is to have at least 5,000 people there para makapag-share ako, makapagturo. This is really for free, and if you find this valuable, you can share it, you can ask your friends to join. So maraming salamat po talaga sa mga nagsusupport and for listening, for your time. Salamat po. The first question that I have for tonight is this one. So, how did you cope up financially in this new normal? So, kamusta po kayo when it comes to finances? How did you manage to really cope up? As in, mahirap po yung naging times na yun. I heard stories, a lot of stories when it comes to finances. Sige pa po. And I think this is the most difficult year in compared with the past 10 years, diba? Yeah, I'm putting in my charger here. I notice that it's already low in. Okay. So for those who will answer later on, that's okay. I will definitely read your comments on this question. So how did you particularly cope up? Ano pa yung mga naging strategy nyo? And it's been how long? Ilang months na tayo nandito sa quarantine and even the lockdown, di ba? It's been starting from March, di ba? It's really hard until the end of the year. Baka mukhang quarantine pa rin tayo. But the good news is they are already discovering the antidote or the vaccine for this particular virus. So one thing that I realize is not this pandemic is not just a health problem, but it impacts especially in our finances. So since I heard stories of people na, especially in my clients, na nawalan sila ng work o kaya naubos talaga yung savings nila kasi yun na, nawalan sila ng trabaho and even financially challenged. Even myself, the sales did not go well for the past quarters, di ba? And ngayon lang din tayo nakakabawi when it comes to this new normal. When it comes to finances, in this new normal, I want to share some thoughts that you can learn or we can learn, or especially kung natutunan nyo na siya, that's okay. The purpose of this live session is to help you review what happened throughout the year, and so that we can carry on these wonderful lessons, wonderful money lessons for the next year. Kasi we're in the new normal. Things that we're used to, that is working before, it's not the thing that will work now, diba? Because it's already new normal. Okay, so if you're watching this, just comment. How did you cope up financially? What are the things that you did? Pwedeng yung iba, they did a business. They level up themselves. So from being a worker to an entrepreneur. Kaya iba nag-invest, yung iba naging mas matipid sa kanilang budget. O yan, sineryoso na nila yung budget nila because of the limited amount of resources. So yeah, if you're coping up with this new normal, congratulations in your finances, because you raise above the challenge, diba? Yeah. One thought that I would want to share with you is, if you want to handle your finances well, since this is the new normal, start with a new financial mindset. It's really the mindset that will help you to cope up in this new normal. So I believe that it's not really the money that controls everything. It's really the mind and the decisions that we will do. So nasa naghahawak po talaga ng pera yun. Okay. So kung paano niya po ma-handle yung kanyang finances, mag-manage ng kanyang pera. So if there's one thing that you can learn, you can apply, it's the new financial mindset nagbago ba yung isip nyo after this crisis, after this challenge? What are the things that you realized? What are the new financial mindset that you have today? Let me share with you some points that you can, if you're checking on this later on, you can take down notes. That's really good. If you can share this thoughts online, that's better thing. If you want to share this video also, that will be a great help. Number one that I want to share with you is let go of the old ways and views when it comes to finances. The old ways that are not working anymore, there are new things that you need to embrace. When it comes to old ways and views, ano po yung mga example nito? For example, yung mga points natin mamaya, yun yung mga old ways na kailangan natin tanggalin so that we can entertain and we can fill in something new. Kasi this is the new normal. When it comes to finances, one of the old ways that we believe is that uh, we can depend on our job security. Mamaya matadaanan din natin yun. When it comes to job security, it's really hard nowadays. Dati, if you're in a company that is a stable company, pero nagkaroon ng pandemic, the world might be upside down on your side. Diba? So even in stable companies, they will be hit by a financial crisis. So a company does not guarantee you income in the future. So yan. And also one of the old ways is babalik yung pera pag ginastos mo. So okay lang gumastos kasi later on may babalik naman, or utangin ko muna yung aking pambibili. Yan. So you buy first before you plan. So that's not working anymore. You need to plan first before you buy something. So what are the things that you want to let go on your views about finances? Sana nag-prepare pala ako. Sana nakapag-save pa ako. Yan. So people are not into savings and investing before the pandemic, and then they realize that they need to do it. Diba? Another one thing that we can learn about this new normal, how can we manage our finances in the new normal, is this one. Since this is a pandemic that happened, getting sick should not make us worry. That's a good financial mindset if you're preparing for it. Kasi if you're not preparing for it, once we get sick soon, it's really hard. One of the challenges when it comes to getting sick, aside from your body experiencing pain, is also your wallet experiencing pain, and also your finances experiencing pain. It's really, pagdating po sa pagkakasakit, una po talagang tatamaan yung ating bulsa, yung ating panggastos. So, mahal pong magpa-hospital, mahal pong magpa-check up, mahal po yung gamot, and even the maintenance, and even the surgery if you need to. So, there are a lot of solutions nowadays when it comes to getting sick. One of this is getting an insurance or HMO. So, if you're planning to be ready, kasi yung getting sick is not an option anymore. It will happen anytime soon. You can be someone who is sick and then mahawa tayo, or even pagdating sa pag nagkaedad na po tayo, yan. So if your family has a history of getting critical illness pagdating ng old age, yung mga 60 something and up, so that's one thing that you need to consider pagdating dito sa new normal natin. When it comes to finances, we need to be ready on that particular event. So that is not an option anymore. It's really getting healthy. And one of the things that you can prepare is not by getting sick. So if as much as possible you don't get sick, the better. But you need to have a plan when it comes to getting sick. Saan ako kukuha ng panggastos ko kapag ako'y nagkasakit? So, gladly, there are solutions already. So, we just need to make time, make a plan for it. Diba? Make a plan for it. So, I really encourage you to consider these things. Getting sick, may iwan mo yung family mo soon. Okay? So, let go of that old view na, ay, hindi ako magkakasakit. So, malakas pa naman ako. So, yan. So, any person can get sick. Any person can experience this kind of health issues. Even kids have their health issues as well, as early as young as they are. Diba? And mahal po talaga. Mahal po yung magkasakit. So, if you're not preparing for it, it will hit you badly. Lalo na sa finances nyo. So, hopefully that will help you realize something when it comes to financing in the new normal. Another thing is one of the ways that I did not strongly recommend is getting bad debt. Pagdating po sa utang, minsan yun po yung naging solusyon natin agad kapag may gusto tayong pag gusto nating masolusyonan yung ating financial problem, syempre uutang tayo. But it should not be the case anymore. Pagdating sa new normal, it should be budgeting. Pag hindi mo talaga siya afford, you should not consider getting it. Or in the other way around, just think about this. So, paano ko siya ma-afford? Yan. So, with that mindset, paano ko siya ma-afford? You can have a way or paano magiging ma-increase yung income mo. Yan. For example, you want to buy a new house, but you're not getting enough. One solution that you can think of is getting a loan. But getting a loan should not necessarily the first solution that comes into your mind. Yeah, so kung kaya mo increase yung income mo, that's better. Pag umutang ba ako, kaya ba siya sa budget ko? Or kaya ba siyang isama sa aking expenses? Kasi debt is expense. So, getting debt should be the old thing of the past. Yan, so let go natin yung bad debt. Though okay lang umutang, basta you're getting this for your asset, such as capital for your business, getting a property that will appreciate over time. No, pero kung gagastusin lang natin yung debt when it comes to one-time expense, yung mga ganyan. So, as much as possible, you budget. You're the one in control with your money. It's not the other people around you. It's not your boss. It's not your siblings, but yourself. You're the one who will control it. And the key to budgeting is really discipline. The new discipline should be budgeting. You're planning ahead before you buy something. So hopefully that's clear for the first 3 things that I want to share with you. If you will listen this later on, just let me know what are your key takeaways. I really appreciate it. Number 1 is letting go of the old views. You should have the new mindset already. Dapat marami na tayong na-realize when it comes to this crisis. So, it's been 9 months, 10 months already. Kasi if you don't have the good mindset, if you change how we view our finances, we will tend to do it over and over again and hindi na tayo makakaalis sa ganong situation. So, I don't want you to be trapped on that particular financial difficulty. Diba? Getting sick should not scare us if you're preparing for it. Also, getting debt is a good solution, but help yourself by budgeting, by being disciplined. Budget, budget, budget. Another one is this particular saying that when it comes to income, if there's a possibility that you can add another source of income, marami po na nawalan ng work. Yung iba po ay, ang ginawa po nila, nag-online business sila using their own small capital, even in small business. It's really good to have another source of your income. Kasi pag nawala yung isang income source nyo, saan kayo kukuha ng inyong panggastos? So, when it comes to income generating activities, marami tayong pwede maisip. So, don't limit yourself in employment. Marami pa tayong ways. Katulad na investing, business, and even freelancing. So, I'm also promoting freelancing. That's a good thing to be self-employed din. Okay. So, the thing about this particular point is teaching us, this new normal teaches that income is not secured when you have just only one. It's really good to have another source of income. So, yun lang po. So, as much as possible, if you can start your investment, if you can start your small business, if you can have another part-time job that you want to pursue, go ahead. And because I don't want you to lose your income. I don't want you to experience this over again. So we need to learn from this situation. Another thing that I want to share with you is this particular point that if we spend more than what we make, we're in financial trouble. So living within your means should be our new normal. So if you're earning this much and you're splurging and spending more than what you make, eventually mahirap po siyang financial situation. So as much as possible, you know what the amount or what's your income that comes in your pocket and ATMs. Just make sure that you're living within your means. Kung kayang magtipid, go ahead. As in, it's really important. Money is something that we need to manage. Be a good steward. If you're blessed with this amount, yeah, so use it well. Use it properly. Another thing is getting insured. May mga insurance na po ba tayo? If in what company? Getting insured is, I think, will be the best financial security because yung death, yung aksidente, saka yung pagkakasakit, it is something that certainly will happen to us. So, we do not know when, but when that time happens and you're not prepared for it, I'm assuring you that that time will be the worst things that might happen to your family. So, one of the best financial securities that you can get as early as now, as young as you are, if you do not have this type of financial instrument, be insured. Cover your family. Show them that you really care for them kasi once you're gone, wala na siya. The income will be cut off. Kung kayo yung breadwinner sa family, you're supporting your family, you have children that will go to college, and then napaaga yung nawala tayo, di ba? So, getting insured, get insurance. No, if you have a friend that's offering this kind of instrument, this type of offer, you grab it. you ask, what's the plan? Afford ko ba siya? Magkano yung coverage? And if you want to ask for more information, I will be glad to help you since I'm also conducting financial planning sessions. So if you're curious about this particular plan, how can I make sure that my family is secure financially in the future? Make this financial move. Yeah. Sadly to say, most of the Filipinos are not into this type of financial security. So, nakakaingit po yung ibang countries that they are prioritizing investment and insurance more than anything else. Yan. Lalo na pagka-work nila, meron na sila agad na ganito, nag-i-invest na sila. And most of the Filipinos nowadays, utang pa din, nangungutang pa din. Yun lang din yung nakikita nilang solution. Not that I'm mad about it, but in this new normal, we need to have the new mindset. It's really the mindset. Baguhin na po natin yung mindset natin. So, if you do not have plan, you will fail. You see, your financial plan will fail. So, if you're planning to retire in a certain company, tapos biglang nagsara yung company, that's the worst thing that may happen. So, getting in an insurance as early as you are, pag mas bata po talaga, mawala yung insurance. So, as young as you are, once you start working, especially for students who will listen to this later on, once you get your first salary, you budget it, you make a portion that it's for your future. So, insurance and investment is a thing that is a must need when it comes to this new normal. Another thing is, pagdating po sa ating savings is not enough anymore. Pagdating po sa ating pagiging prepared in this new normal. Investing should be the new trend. So ngayon sikat na sikat po yung mga stock market, mutual funds, cryptocurrency. I also posting about these topics in our group. So if you want to join it as well, you can. I'm posting some updates on this particular investment. But one thing that I want you to understand is pagdating mo sa investment, it's really on the learning. So, invest in yourself first. You learn about investments before you get into it. So, wag po tayong dadala sa mga investment na nagpa-promise ng malaking gain. Tapos yung pala hindi totoo. So, you need to check first. You need to learn the system before you get into it. Kasi once you're there, it's really hard to get out lalo na pag mali yung system. Lalo na pag mali yung system nila it means your money will not come back to you. So just a hint of warning for us to be wise when it comes to investing. Because when it comes to investing, if we're driven by greed, it's really you will make some decisions that you will regret it later. So pagdating ba sa investing, kailangan you're talking with an expert, you're talking with a professional, you ask for advice. So yan po. So marami naman po nagbibigay na advice when it comes to investing. So make sure that you will understand it first before you get into it. So pagdating po sa savings, that's for emergency. When it comes to investing, that's your financial plan for the future. For example, you're planning to get your daughter or your son in school during college. So, savings will not be enough for that particular plan because of the inflation rate. So, nagtataas po yung tuition fee. Kailangan yung money mo is nakakasunod sa inflation rate or sa price hike ng mga schools. So, in that particular instance, investing is the best way to solve that problem. Yan. Pagdating po kasi sa investing, your money is growing over time. So, nakakasunod po siya sa pagtaas ng bilihin and pagtaas ng mga presyo. So, kung gagawin niyo lang po yung savings, malulugi po talaga kayo doon. So, tandaan niyo lang po pagdating sa investing, that is a long-term and plan. So, if you decided to start your investing either in VUL, in real estate, in your small business, even in stock market, prepare yourself to wait. Yan lang po. So, pagdating sa new normal, it's really good to delay the gratification than instant gratification. So, yan. Thank you for listening. For the last part of this new normal, I need you to understand that consulting and planning is an important part of your finances. So, dati po, kanya-kanya, but in this time, it's really good to ask professionals. Pagdating po sa sickness, our doctors are the expert. Pagdating sa health, and even in academics, our teachers are the best people that you can go with pagdating sa academic. Especially in finances naman, it's really good to consult with a planner and financial planner, financial advisor. So if you have a friend that you really trust to give you sound advices, that's the best friend that you can have. But if you don't have one, you can drop a message to me. We can get on a schedule para makapag-usap tayo when it comes to planning professionally. Kasi it's good to, for especially pag you're planning to have your finances fixed, maganda na may professional help din. Even in mental health, it's really, if you think that you need help, you consult an expert or consult a doctor when it comes to. So, in financial advising, we treat ourselves as financial doctors that checking your finances, what should be fixed, what's happening, what's wrong, and what can we do for you to fix that particular problem. Baka malay natin nagkakaroon ka lang ng over budgeting on that particular area and you can fix it so that magkaroon ka ng savings. If you don't have savings, we can have this fixed for you. So, pwede kang gumawa ng budget na makakapag-cater pa rin sa iyong savings without sacrificing your own personal needs. So, pagdating po sa new strategy ngayon, dapat you're consulting on experts. So, wag po kayo mahiyang magtanong. It's really the good thing about financial advising. Pag meron po kayong financial advisor, this service is for lifetime. Isipin nyo po, no? So, hanggat magkaanak po kayo, hanggat magkaapo, yan, andyan po sila. Tapos, libre na lang po yung kanilang service. It's really worth it to have a financial advisor na isang message mo lang, pwede mo na silang makausap. So, I hope that is something that you can think about. Yan, di ba? So, if you need a financial planner or financial advisor, just talk to someone. You're considering me as your financial advisor. And I really appreciate that thought. Okay. One of the things that worries people now in this pandemic, when will this be over? Kailan po tayo makaka-recover? Kailan po makaka-recover ang Pilipinas pagdating dito sa economic problem that is brought by this pandemic? One of the articles that I read this December goes like this. So, the economy is seen to have a promise that it will recover soon, as much as soon as 2021. So, yan. So, pagdating pa sa Philippines, yan, sabi po ng isang financial writer. Yeah. So, he's from what you call Goldman Sachs. Yeah. So, he's economist. He wrote an article, and his name is Andrew Tilton, and his colleagues as well. So they are projecting the growth of economy by 9.4%. So masyado siya malaki noon, 'di ba? Ang laki, laki ng growth natin compare with this year's negative. So just to let you know, our economy is negative. It's really, in Southeast Asia, we are ones of we're the ones that hit badly by this pandemic. And compared to Malaysia, that's 6.6%. So this is just a projection. This is not something that um, we need. We can blame them if this not happen. So projection lang po ito, but it means that our economy, since the investors are coming in already and businesses are being opened, we can assume or we can project this percentage. So, what is this for us? The thing is, if you can really start, as in making the decisions, the wisest decisions that you can make in this new normal, with just 2,000 pesos. This is just an example. Your 2,000 pesos can make a difference in your finances because your 2,000 pesos can open a savings account. So if you do not have a savings account, you can do so. You can save regularly in this particular type of instrument. Or if you're planning to get an insurance, one of the lowest price per month of an insurance and investment is this amount. So I started also with this particular amount way back 2016. Also, you can start your mutual funds account. So with just 2,000 pesos, pwede ka na mag-invest. So yan. Because I believe that amount is not the factor when it comes to investing. Yan, kahit maliit lang po yung pera natin, we can really start. And also, you can buy shares in stock market. So yan. So meron po tayong mga shares in the company that is costing 20 pesos lang. Pwede ka na makabili ng iyong stocks in a particular company. And once that company grow, kasama ka doon sa paglago nila. So, talagang kailangan magpundar talaga next year or even this month kung kaya nyo siyang gawin. It's just 2,000 pesos. Or even starting your own business. If you can start your business online, that's a good thing because when it comes to online business, hindi nyo na kailangan ng physical location. So, pwede na kayo gumawa ng page. So, me and my wife have 2 pages for selling our products. So, I think it's doing well now. So, wala naman ako nilabas sa capital nung ginawa ko yung page ko. But, yeah, for the materials na lang and delivery. So, maging wise lang din po tayo. Yan. So, baka inisip nyo na malita yung 2,000 pesos. It can really make a difference in your finances. You can do these financial moves. Or even all of it. Diba? Mas maganda na nakapagpundar ka din. If you have questions for me, you can ask it here in the comment section or even in the Facebook page and group. You can join doon. So, by the way, I'm Engineer Darwin Tacumansa. I'm engineer and graduate po engineering, and I'm also a licensed financial advisor. So, one of the quotes that I will leave you tonight is this. So, the best time to start was before the rainy days. So, during this time, malakas pa yung ulan, literally and figuratively, kasi rainy days also stands for difficult times. The next one that you can prepare is today. So, the power of today is the power of now is really important in this new normal. As much as possible, if you can start managing your finances, is a good thing because time is really important. I believe that time is the most precious resource that you and I have. Another thing is being financially responsible should be our new normal. It's really the responsibility is yours. I can only give you advices, but half of the success is really on your hands. It's really you have the power to make a difference in your finances. So I've done my part in this session. I'm leaving it to you. You have the capacity to be responsible. I really believe that. And in this new normal, it's really important to consider your finances. So how much am I gaining? What other types of income that I can have? And also, am I financially secure? Do I have insurance? Do I have the worry of getting sick soon? Even in expenses, what will happen to my family and me? So hopefully you learned something for today. We talk for around 30 minutes. So one of my personal requests, is for you to join our community. So just type in the Facebook, uh, in your Facebook app or web, just search Magpundar and you can join. And I personally check the members that are coming in. So pwede po kayong mag-join. That's for free. There's a lot of learning materials in that particular page. So we're reaching 1,000 people there. Thank you po. And for those who are watching here, you can check my live session every now and then. So that's for free as well. So if you find this valuable, you can like this and share in your timeline and even like my personal page. Magpundar. Yeah. Thank you po, and di ko na po patagalin yung session. Thank you po. Reminder lang po yan. Magpundar po kayo para sa inyong kinabukasan. So, invest in the future. Thank you for that. Sige po.